what the day before. All we gotta do is have one
Miss Casey Carter here at Kicks and Tees, and I'm with Seattle's own Language Arts, or Language Arts Law.
Yep.
Okay,
Either
so
or.
either or.
Yep.
So what made you come up with the name Language Arts? Like, was that your favorite subject in high school?
Actually, I dropped out of high school.
Oh.
I don't really like school that much, but I came
Okay.
up with the word language
You're
arts.
school kids though, stay in school.
Yeah, I came up with language arts because it's funny. I actually started teaching language arts classes when I was about 19 years old because I was a part of this nonprofit literary arts organization.
Here in Seattle?
Yeah, it's called You Speaks.
Okay.
And then basically I just shadowed a whole bunch of mentors and watched people do a lot of workshops in different high schools and colleges and middle schools out here. And then I myself got involved in that and have been teaching for about the last 5 years, I'd say.
So 19 is basically when Language Arts was born?
Yeah, I would definitely say that. This lady I met, shout out to LDS, my homegirl Angel, she's out there in London holding it down, doing her thing. But she's the one who actually really just made a huge impact on my life as far as me turning things around and starting to see greener pastures. Definitely.
So, I know you as a battle rapper, like that's how I first saw you on stage. You were eating some boy alive. I felt so bad. But you're also an artist.
Yeah, definitely.
So what would you say is mostly like what you want to do? You want to be a battle rapper or you want to be an artist?
Oh, I mean, I just want money. I mean, as far as like for my craft, let's just be real about it. But I'm definitely an artist first. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole battle rapping thing to me is that you know, I really just had this notion as a young man growing up that hip-hop was going to be like martial arts. You know what I'm saying? You come to the city and then you go battle all the best martial artists and then some magical sensei comes out and like, you know what I'm saying, knights you and then you get to be in that spot and be that dude. So I thought that's how it was going to happen. So when I was younger, I was just trying to beat up as many rappers as I could, you know? Like anytime there was anybody trying to pop off or like come out their face, I was trying to just be that dude that was going to rip them bad enough that people would talk about it for years to come, which has happened, you know what I mean? I had people coming up to me at parties and be like, yo, you remember back when and I saw you run up on dude, and I'm like, I don't remember that, but that's what's up, like, you know what I mean? So just leaving that lasting impression on people, that's what I was going for, but most definitely I'm way more concerned with my art, my message behind that.
So what would you say would probably be your most memorable battle today? Who was it against? When was it?
My most memorable battle is probably just the few times that I lost. So I'd say like either Bishop I, he got me a good time one time at Chop Suey, which is nice. And we was always going back and forth. I got him a couple times. And then Kid Never, my homeboy who's out here repping. I know he be doing art for Tits Crew, shout out to Tits. And he's always a really, really great opponent too. He got me a couple times. And then I would just say Mike Phenom, I battled him. What was it? We had Sunset, you know, some white people spot out Ballard or something like that. But we was doing it and they had like an official battle out there and he got me that time. So I'd say my most epic battles are the ones that I lost because I feel like that's where I learn the most. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely cool to be the man, but you don't really learn that much beating up on the rappers. So,
I've interviewed a couple other battle rappers and I've asked them the same question. Are there any like artists out there that are major label or anything like that that you would love to chew up?
Oh yeah, I mean most of them really. I mean I don't really know anybody out there that I've really come across besides dudes that have been in the game forever, like Royce the 5'9" and like your Lupes and your Andre 3 Stacks. But a lot of these new dudes, I don't really see anybody lyrically that's like a threat to me or anything like that. I just need more exposure. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I definitely stepped on them, you know what I mean? I see them freestyle, you know, I be studying on them, so. Yeah.
So you've been in Seattle for a minute, you've been rapping since, Language Arts around since 19.
Yeah.
How has it been in the Seattle music scene? Have you seen it changing, growing? How do you feel about it now?
It's definitely great. I mean, it's just, I feel lucky to just be at the age that I'm at, really. You know what I'm saying? Because there's definitely a lot of amazing artists out here. And it's not like they weren't any better than me or anything like that. It's just that they were around in a time when Seattle wasn't popping off. So and then now it's like, you know, they're in their mid-30s or whatever. Maybe some of them even hitting 40. And it's like, it's hard to really be marketable at that age if you haven't already cleared that lane for yourself. So, you know, there's tons of people who didn't really get the same shot. So I'm just glad to be youthful and having fun at the time when Seattle's getting some national attention, like Macklemore, Shabazz Palaces, Dissatisfaction, Blue Scholars. And it's real cool because when you look at it, everybody who's popping off right now, it's like everybody got a whole different sound. You know, so Seattle's not
like a gumbo right now.
Yeah, it's like a big stew. So not everybody has to really fill the same shoes to get out of here. You know what I mean? I think it's more about just people you know, using the networks that they got and really building with people and just being straight up and asking for what they want. You know, a lot of people are real scared to just say how they feel out here. That's one thing
that'll mess you up, being scared. You can't be scared of nothing.
Yeah, you just gotta go for it. You know, just have a good
Is it the purple haze, maybe the gray goose, the pretty girls that praise, I guess I can't choose. Feeling like Parker Lewis, because I can't lose. Me and a Harvard student probably share the same views. I just refuse to take financial aid from the same administrations that be financing AIDS. Patriot Acts, crack, wiretaps, and raids. Excuse me for trying to get laid, paid, and blazed in a day and age where they say this is having to made. So could it be the battling, recording, and traveling?
So what do we have coming up in the future?
Well, my last tape, I just put it out. It's called C-Lab 2012. And
when did that drop?
I just dropped that about a month ago.
Okay.
And that's available on iTunes, and it's just a digital release. We didn't actually press nothing up, so you can get that on iTunes. After that, though, I just got some more projects with the same producer because we did a lot of work together this summer. So we got about 4 more in the stash, and then I got one with my DJ, which is an EP. And I think
DJ?
My DJ, his name is Oli.
Okay.
Shout out to Oli, it's good. And he actually produced this little EP we're gonna put out first, just because my next full album is really, really dear to me. And you know, I put out 3 full-length albums in the last 18 months because I don't really believe in doing mixtapes. You know, I don't believe in exerting energy in something I don't own. So it's like me doing all that. I just don't want to put this 4th one out until I got all eyes on me, until I got the right buzz and the right response. So I'm gonna put out a couple EPs first, and then once I get things in the right situation, I'm gonna hit them with that 4th album.
Do we have titles?
Yeah, the album for my EP, produced by Jester, it's called Melting Pot. The other EP that I'm gonna put out is called Ocean Howl, which is dedicated to late great street skater Ocean Howl. A lot of people don't know who that is, but basically one of the pioneers of street style skating. So, you know, it's just a dedication to him and all the rippers who didn't get a lot of recognition back in that day. And then my 4th album, which is basically the best project I think I've done up to this point, is called Life of a Salesman. And that's just a little play on the play, obviously, Death of a Salesman. Because first time I actually saw that at Langston Hughes, it had a huge impact on me. So I really related with the character Willie Loman, and then I also really related with his kids as well. So I really just want to make a spin on that, since it's such a classic American piece of literature, and just let them hear my story. So.
Cool. So we can expect that album in 2012?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit them with that in the summertime. So I'm gonna drop these next EPs like in the winter and the spring, and then hopefully you know, through the summer or at the end of the summer, I'm gonna hit them with that.
Okay, well, where can they find you at?
Oh, you can find me at la206.bandcamp.com, or you can check out on Twitter, The Guy LA, or you can just go on iTunes and check it out.
All right, well, it's Miss Casey Carter at MissCaseyCarter.com with Language Arts or La, and you already know everything I throw up, blow up. So watch out for this guy.
Peace. Thank you.
I got that fire there to turn your Adam's apple into cider. These liars spend their entire life on the web like a spider. Wake and bake with the winners. Baby, pass me the lighter. Let's meet up at 6 for dinner. Then I pull an all-nighter in the studio zone.